Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today it's going to be a very quick introduction on how to do a question, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Number 37 is what we're looking at right now. It says, using the reading selection, and remember, selection means small part of the story. We want to complete these two sentences. Here's the first sentence, number 1. Every winter morning, Gray Pony would take Farmer Brown. Now, instead of just putting down a random answer, what you need to do is you have to use the selection. We have to go back and find out what happens every winter morning. Where does Gray Pony take Farmer Brown? So to do that, we have to go back to the story. Now, if I come back to the beginning of the story, again, here's our picture of Farmer Brown and Gray Pony. There's my picture right there. If I come back here, I can go ahead and look through the story, finding where it talks about every winter morning, okay? So I'm not going to go ahead and I'm not going to tell you exactly where this is at, but you should know that somewhere on this first page, it talks about every winter morning. Where does Gray Pony actually take Farmer Brown? So what you're going to do now is you're going to find that information. You're going to think to yourself, okay, what is this telling me? Then you're going to go ahead and go back to the question. All right, so again, we're back here. Every winter morning, Gray Pony would take Farmer Brown. Now you got to go ahead and complete this sentence right here. Do not forget to give it a period. Now think to yourself, is this first word going to be capitalized or not? If you said no, or you thought no, you're correct, because this is actually not the beginning of the sentence. The beginning of the sentence is right here, so you don't have to worry about that. So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and complete this sentence right here using the information from the selection. When you do that, then you can go on to number 2. Number 2 says, every night Gray Pony would take Farmer Brown. Again, what we have to do is we have to go back into the story to find out where Gray Pony would take Farmer Brown every night. Now, I've come back to the beginning of the story, and somewhere again in here, you're going to find the answer to that question, where did Gray Pony take Farmer Brown every night? I'm not going to tell you where, but you are going to find it. So then once you find it, once you find that reading, when you find it in the reading, you're going to think to yourself, okay, where does Gray Pony take Farmer Brown? And you're going to come back to this question, number 2, every night Gray Pony would take Farmer Brown, and you're going to go ahead and finish this sentence. You're going to make it a complete sentence. You're going to read it to yourself and make sure, hey, does this make sense? Okay, and of course you're going to finish it with a period, and remember, you're not going to capitalize that first word because it is not the first word in the sentence. All right, with that being said, go ahead and complete this question, and then go ahead and go on and finish the rest of this packet. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later.